Do you ever feel lost? Or like you should be doing more than you're actually doing now as you get older? Well, me too. I've been feeling like that a lot lately about everything, including this YouTube channel, as there's been a lot of introspection as I get closer to 30. My name is Timothy and I started this channel in 2022 as it was a calling I could no longer run away from, which was traveling, making videos and promoting Africans. You think that's supposed to be an easy job, but it's one of the most difficult jobs that anyone can actually take on. Because to every one positive video you make, there's about 10 out there that are negative, waiting just to counter what you've done. But that's story for another day. This is more like a memoir or a note to self type of video, so you really might not enjoy it just like the travel videos that I post about Africa. But as someone that does not really like to overshare, this will sort of help you get to know me, and I also expect to get to know you guys in the comments as well. It's my birthday on the 10th of April, and birthdays don't excite me anymore. I've been here for almost 3 decades, and in the early years I used to be really excited about getting older. Probably because of the illusion of freedom and the liberty that comes with it. My birthday parties in college were the type that nobody ever wanted to miss. It was always a vibe. Before I started to travel in 2022, my last birthday party was in April of 2021. I had gathered all my friends together, we partied and we had a blast as usual. But as the party curtain started to draw, I began to realize this is not something I want to continue doing. I'm done with parties and I have to look for something else to do for my next birthday in 2022. Everything really changed for me when I lost my dad and I got a job in one of the biggest electricity companies in Nigeria, which I had to turn down to pursue the life that I currently have today. I'm an electrical engineer by profession and I've always been an entrepreneur right from the university where I founded a logistics and procurement business. But somehow I have always wanted to also practice engineering. So for about a year I've been going for interviews trying to find something in engineering so I could practice what I went to the university to study. So when that job finally came, I got to the HR's office. I held that letter in my hands. The voice in my head just kept playing and telling me this is not what you're supposed to be doing. Even though I didn't have all the answers, I just knew my guts would not go with that job. So I politely returned the letter and I took myself home. As a child, I've always had dreams of traveling the world and seeing all the world wonders and finding out what life is like for people in other places in the world. After my dad's passing, I sort of got this sense of urgency and I started to feel and understand that time really does not wait for anybody and life really is short. I only had to make some major life adjustments and commit myself to actually achieving my dreams. So in January of 2022, I tried to visit Kenya and I got denied twice. You people probably already know this story as I've shared it here once before. And those visa denials actually made me feel like this probably wasn't what I was supposed to be doing at the time. But guess what? The universe was actually just trying to point me in the direction of where I should go. Rwanda was a life-changing travel experience for me, because it was where I actually got first enlightenment about Africa, the culture, the people, the sad genocide, and the unbelievable forgiveness of the people of Rwanda. You can say it is the history that they don't teach us in class.
That's the light of hope. So we wish the future will be better than the past we passed through.
I celebrated my birthday in 2022 far away in Akagera National Park, where I was alone with the lions and the elephants. We are backing up now because an elephant is in the way and
causing traffic.
Yeah, it's causing traffic and it's charging towards us. I'm not calm enough to take a selfie. And my tour guide, Ben, surprised me with the birthday cake when I got back to the hotel, which was the sweetest thing that actually happened to me on my birthday that day. And I got to celebrate my birthday with strangers and staff at the hotel where I stayed. For me, it was a full circle experience because this is something I've always wanted to experience. The kindness and genuinity of humans, not because they know you or not because of who you are, but because they just see you as human and they really love and care about you.
This is birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. That guy was great.
On my trips, I've met some really cool people that I never knew existed. It's more like the farther you go from home, the nicer the people are.
Very slow.
And I think everyone needs to actually make it a must to visit Africa, whether or not you were born here. Not because of the weather or because of the sun, but because of the brothers and sisters here that you actually have to reconnect with. Kwame Nkrumah said, "I am not African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me." So it doesn't matter whether or not you were born in Africa, as long as you believe that Africa is born in you, then clearly Africa is for you. Make it down here and actually experience the kindness of the people for yourself. The idea of turning 30 and not having your set goals figured out, sometimes it gets to you. It's like a particular deadline for your goals and dreams and aspirations, because there's sort of this social construct that makes you feel like you should have everything figured out before you turn 30. So even though I'm doing my best to achieve my goals, sometimes I feel like time is running out. Adekunle Gold probably felt the same way when he released his album About 30, and my favorite line from that entire album is from a track called Ire, where he said, "The grass is greener where you water the ground, not on the other side." I guess that was what he was able to actually come up with after his self-reflection and introspection, as he also was closing in on 30 or was already 30 at the time. I've come to realize that 30 is just a number and not a deadline for your milestones, your goals, your aspirations, and your visions. I am only 29 right now, and I believe that a lot can happen in 1 year. I have decided to take things one day at a time, keep ticking stuff off my bucket list, take care of my family and the people that care about me, take care of myself, eat healthy, read more books and seek more knowledge, get better at editing, take breaks when I need them, and continue to spread the gospel of the good people of Africa.
If you are counting the days and feeling lost or set back, I want you to know that you are not alone. And self-reflection is actually crucial for personal growth, because sometimes we are so focused on what to do and how to do it that we forget why we are doing it. I am super grateful for my journey. Even though I've had my laptop stolen, one of my friends lost their phone on our trips, and I've even crashed my drone, all in the last 1 year. I'm excited for the next experiences I'll have, the people I'll meet, and the places I'll get to see, even though I don't know what's in store for the next year. Thank you all for being on this journey with me. Don't forget to keep spreading positivity, and I'll see you on the next one.